Hi everyone and welcome to the Art of Lisa Ledwick. I am Lisa and today you are going to be watching this Christmas makeup tutorial with Dior and M.A.C and a couple of other brands as well. So continue watching and find out how you can create something special for perhaps a Christmas dinner party or even a dress-up event. I hope you enjoy. So I have done the base of my face already and I'm already in my Christmas outfit too. You can't really see it that well. I'll stand up a bit. It's my little elf outfit that I like to wear for Christmas. It's a dark velvet green and I've got matching nails as well. And this is by Essence Shine and Go. And it is in the color 36 Say My Name. I will put that in a picture at the end. In fact, I'll put all my makeup products in a still image at the end of this video. And if you watched my tutorial on Estee Lauder and Laura Mercier, you will find out how I did my base. However, I did do a couple of changes and the additions. Number one is the Sephora Best Skin Forever Concealer, and this is in number 3. And I added that to my cheekbones just to give it a bit of brightness. I also added some cream blush by Rare Beauty. That's in this little tub. This is not the container for Rare Beauty. This is a tester that I got from Sephora, and I transferred it into this little glass tub, and I put that here on the apples of my cheek. I also added the Revlon powdered blush Toast of New York. This is fairly old and you probably won't get this anymore. It comes with a very cute brush and I just applied that here and here to give a little bit of definition. I would say if you get any sort of browny, toasty, bronzy color, but not metallic, something that is matte, then that would work perfectly for this type of effect, just to add a bit of dimension. I also used the NYX Chubby Pencil or Jumbo Pencil, and this is Yogurt 611, and I added that here and here just to add a little bit of 3D definition to my eyes. It depends on your eye shape, but for me to add in a little bit of soft brown actually brings out and defines my face quite well. I think because my eyes are further set in. If you don't have that, I might not recommend it if your eyes have got less of a dip than mine do. But you can try and see how it comes out. And that's all the new additions that I have done to the base of my face, and I am ready to put on my Christmas makeup. So I will be using this beautiful palette by Dior. Let's see, yes, it's got like a transparent effect. It's quite beautiful, and this is called Royal Khaki 454, and this is what it looks like inside. So it's a pretty standard palette. It's got black, metallic white, silver, gold, and then olive green in it. And this is a perfect makeup color. It's a good everyday wear set as well. And it comes with a little brush. I don't know if it comes with 2 because there's space for 2. My friend gave this to me, so I'm not quite sure. I'm going to attempt to do a holographic eye today. So I'm going to be doing one eye on camera and then one eye off camera. Let us begin. Let me get a brush. Okay. So this is just a general eyeshadow brush. And let me think about this. Okay. I'm going to be using the white. So I'm going to go from the lightest. Oh yeah, one eye off, one eye on camera. I forgot about that. I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone. It's very nicely pigmented. It's quite strong. When I look into the mirror, it has a soft effect. But now that I'm looking into the camera where the light is shining on me, it's looking quite good. Okay. Just rubbing the brush on my leg. Then I want to do the olive green here, and then I'm going to be doing the cut out eye. Did I say a halo eye? I can't remember what I said in the beginning, but I'm going to do a cut stamp design here. So I'm going to be adding the gold over here, and then a bright gold that I used in a previous video of mine by Marc Jacobs. A cut crease. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong. The words are all coming out strange. So I'm going to attempt a cut crease. Okay. I'm starting from it's very, very faint in real life, but on the camera it's coming out more pigmented. I'm just tapping the excess off on my palette. So this would be a Christmas makeup that I might do for the evening. If it was a day look, I might tone it down. And how would I do that? Basically, for a day look, I would probably put this olive color all over my eye. I think Dior calls it khaki or khaki. I don't know how they would say it, but we would say khaki. And then I also have, this is called Jess's Girl. And this is like it's not a felt tip, it's a fabric tip. And I would probably do a wing. Oof, it's actually running. Can you see there? It's a really nice color, but the application is strange for this Jess's Girl. When I bought it, it was incredibly dry and I almost threw it away because I thought it was a dud. But then one day it just got activated and now it just spews out the liner. I also have this by Marc Jacobs that I'm going to do under my eye as well. And I would, for a day look, I would just do that very gently under here, but I'm doing a Christmas nighttime look. So I'm going to do that in the waterline of my eye to add drama. And then I'm going to take the olive. I think it says Olive You. It's very cute. Part of their gold collection. And I'm gently going to go under the eye. My favorite is to take the lid of the eye products and use it to smudge. I feel like that's what smudges it the best. I always really, really struggle to get any product on my under eye area. I don't know why, but I do. Also, if you are a person who is not that confident or has a little bit more of a messy application for their makeup, feel free to do the base after you've done the eyeshadow. I don't like to do that. I prefer to do the eyeshadow first. However, I can definitely see the worth in doing the eyeshadow and then the foundation or the base of your skin, because darker colors do naturally mess. All right, so I am very professionally wiping my brush off again on my leg, and I'm going to add a little bit of the gold. I'm going to leave that for a second, and what I am going to do is I'm going to take, no, not that one, that was the Laura Mercier. I'm going to be taking the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm going to add a small blob to my hand, and I'm going to be using this brush, and none of my brushes are brand name, they're from Woolworths. If you are South African and you know about Woolworths, you know that the quality products that they make, the quality of the products that they make is really good. Now with the cut crease, you want to bring it slightly higher than the shape of your eyeball. So I've got a hooded eye. I'm getting a hooded eye because of my age. That's actually working a lot better. You need to pat it on. Yeah, I'm getting a hooded eyebrow because of my age. And I'm actually going to, when I look in the camera, you can see that I think I've done it too high. But I'm going to leave it because I'm going to have to just redo my whole eye. Okay. So that's a pretty good cut crease. I'm going to give that a couple of seconds to dry. So in real life, what I would suggest is doing this, moving on to the next eye and getting it to look like this. And by that time, this foundation will be completely dry, and then you can continue with the cut crease. But I'm not going to be using this because this is going to be creating a harsh line. I'm going to add a little bit more of the Marc Jacob's olive eye pencil just in the corner of my eye. The reason is because I'm going to be adding a new product today, which are some false eyelashes from Ardell. And I would like it smoked out a little bit here in the corner. And if I use a liner, I feel like I'm wasting the liner because the band of the fake eyelashes already creates a line for you and frames your eyes. So I would suggest, well, I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to rather use the eye pencil, which creates more of a smudged line. And notice that I'm just very, very gently putting up the corner of my skin and using my finger to create a wing. And the reason is because I want a true accurate line, and I'm not going to get that if I pull my skin, because then when it goes back to normal, it's going to be in a different place. So you can see I've created a nice smudgy wing, and I'm going to move on. It's not as dry as I want it to be. I could actually do my lips so long. Okay, that is a very good idea. I do this with makeup all the time. I work on different places while I'm waiting for the different areas to dry. So I'm going to be using two lip products. This is a red number 51, Her Lust it's called Makeup by Sue. And this is a matte liquid lipstick. This is a drugstore or a pharmacy brand makeup. You can use any liquid lipstick. I would suggest a matte liquid lipstick because I'm going to be adding another lipstick on top. So let's put this on, and while I put this on, then the foundation can dry even more. Okay, done. This will dry pretty quickly. I could perfect the outer line a little bit more, but I'm going to do a bit of a 90s lip, and I want to add another lipstick, a darker shade on top of this. So I'm actually going to leave it as it is. The inside is perfect for me. I'm very happy with that. And as you can see, my lipstick goes beautifully with my earrings, and these earrings are little bows, and they're by H&M. And I got them one year. They come in a pack with gold and red, and I lost one of the gold ones. So I'm gonna see if they're going to bring it out again. Okay, that is good. I'm gonna go back in with the gold. I like the warm gold combined with the antique gold. I think that makes the eyes pop a little bit more and it gives them dimension. So that eye is done. I'm going to be adding my vocabulary, the false eyelashes. But I'm going to be doing my other eye off camera and then I'll be back and then we will finish the lips and we will finish the false eyelashes and then we're going to be done with this makeup look. I'll see you now. Okay, so I've just finished my second eye and you'll see that my cheeks are a little bit rosier. I've added some more blush. So because I'm going as a little bit of a Christmas elf and it's a nighttime dinner party, I wanted to push up the drama a little bit. So I wanted to have my cheeks pinker and I wanted everything to be a little bit more intense than what I would normally do. I've also worked on this eyebrow a little bit more to add in some more drama. I've defined it a little bit more here and I've pulled down the tail a little bit more. I love a long eyebrow and I've used the Rimmel, and it is double one dark brown. Okay, any eyebrow pencil, and I thought I would do the second one on camera for you. Okay, here I'm just waffling on about Moulin Rouge, so I decided to delete the sound for that. Mainly the eyebrow is important. Oh, I forgot, I did add some mascara. I've used the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara. Wow, how long do you want to make that name? In Extreme Black, number 1. It is not a waterproof. The waterproof one is blue and the normal one is gold. Should I do my eyes first or my lips? I think I will do the lips last because that will finish the look. I'm going to do the Ardell Whispies now. So I haven't used these before, and this is a deluxe pack. It's like a starter kit. So it contains 2 pairs of lashes, adhesive, and lash applicator, which I think is amazing. It's 2 black pairs of wispies. They're both exactly the same. And at the back, it says easy 3-step application. So there's pictures and there's instructions on how to use that. In a previous video, I used the Ardell magnetic eyelashes and they didn't really work for me. But honestly, I don't think I did the application 100% accurately because the skin needed to be completely dry and clean and I had a lot of makeup on, which is understandable why the lashes kept falling off. So I'm not going to hold that against them. I'm pretty sure that the magnetic lashes do work. Okay, so let's have a look. This is the clear, wait, let me do that. This is the clear eyelash glue that it comes with. So that's why I really like the kit, because you buy this and then you can just buy single lashes afterwards. And then this is the lash applicator. It has this little silicone tip, and then these must be the tweezers that you use to pinch and put on. So I'm guessing you do it like that. I don't know what this is for. I'm probably going to need to cut the wispies too because my eyes are smaller. I actually have quite a small frame. I'm 5'5", and obviously my features are a little bit smaller, so everything always feels too big or too long. So I will do the first eye off camera, and then I will come back and we will do the second eye together, you know. And this is my eye with the false eyelashes on it. It looks pretty. It looks really nice, but I will tell you, it feels a little uncomfortable. I'm not that used to false eyelashes. It feels a bit uncomfortable in the corner. I think it needs to settle in a bit. I need to get used to it as well. But it was quite challenging to put it on. I won't lie. First of all, the glue like squidged out. I pressed too hard. It came out way too quickly. It's a very thin, runny glue. And then I found the applicator a hindrance, not a help. I felt that my fingers were far more accurate, and I had to do it again. The first time I did it, I didn't do it close enough to the lash line, so I took it off and I did it again. I know that a lot of people put the false lashes on first, and then they do a mascara to bind the false eyelashes and the lashes together. For me, I feel like I'm going to ruin the lashes if I do that, because you have to then take the mascara off, and that's going to require a lot of effort. If there's a very, very thin little adhesive band holding all the lashes together. And yes, I did have to cut a piece off. So that's what I cut off from the first one. I'm going to keep that. I did that with the magnetic lashes, and I actually used it. This is like 2 weeks ago, and I actually used it as little corner pieces, and that I liked. I really liked that. So don't throw those away. You can add them in the corners. Okay, so that is the first set of lashes. I'm going to attempt to do the second one. So while I was editing this video, I was having a look at the footage, and I felt that this section went on a little bit long. So I sped it up a bit, and I think a voiceover will be more appropriate. As you just saw, cut some of your band off depending on how much you need. And then when you put the glue on, it is quite runny and thin. So be careful about how hard you squeeze the tube out. And then you have to wait at least 30 seconds. However, I found in my application that I needed to wait a minute for it to get tacky, so perhaps I put on too much glue. And secondly, I would recommend adding a liner on top of that line. I could visibly see gaps in between the lashes, so I decided that the eyeliner would fill in those gaps, and they did. And then at the back it says that the little pink silicone foot is to be used to help put or pat the eyelashes down onto the eye, and I felt that that worked quite well. It did go on easier and faster the second time. And then where's my spoolie? Okay, so I have this spoolie, and I used the spoolie for my eyebrows, but I'm going to use it just to brush the lashes very gently underneath. Yeah, this corner's not right. Okay, anyway. So for me, tweezers are not so great, but fingers are much better. And then can you see there's little gaps? And it's almost like you can see the adhesive slightly. So I took this. I'm not going to shake it because then all the liquid just shoots out. And I'm going to just press it on that upper lash line. Okay, it's fine though. It's a very dark olive green. Okay, so now we're going to do the lipstick. This is from M.A.C. It doesn't have a name. This was also given to me by a friend. And in this instance, I'm going to be using a brush, and I'm going to be applying the color on. So at the moment, I can't really talk and do this, but at the moment, a 90s lip with an outline is very popular. I'm going to do something inspired by that, and I'm going to do the center of my lip. For some reason in the video my audio got messed up, but basically I'm showing you the two different lip products and you can see that one is darker than the other one. However, it doesn't seem to show up as darker. So I decided to do something different because I wanted to have a little bit of a 90s inspired lip. So I took concealer and I added that in the corners. I wanted to get that soft baby doll type of look where you have a concentration of color in the center of your lip, but it didn't look right. And then I tried to fix it even more by adding some Clarins powder on top, and that was not working. So I had to rethink my idea and totally redo the lip. And here I am again with the second lip attempt, which you can see is much better. So I used the Clarins micellar water to completely remove the first look of the first lip look. And then I took some of the original raspberry M.A.C color with a brush and I added in the outline of the red. And thereafter I took my favorite Sephora pink holographic lip gloss and I added that to the middle of my lip to brighten it and lighten it. And I think the effect came out really well. I'm much happier with the second lip look.